Camera rolling. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Movie News. I'm your host. While I was previously known as Generally Unbothered Guy with a Nose Ring, I am now pretty damn bothered. There's a lot more going on in the world than just movie news right now, so we're going to expand the movie news segment and talk about a little place called Texas. In Texas right now, with a population of 29 or so million, nearly 30 million people, a little over 1% of the population of the entire state has tested positive for coronavirus. Instead of giving any sort of aid to the state of Texas, or the state of California, which also has a high infection rate of COVID-19, or in Florida, which also does. The federal government is closing testing facilities, cutting off funding to ICUs, to hospitals, leaving a lot of people without resources to be treated for this disease. They're dying without seeking medical attention. What's more important is that they're unable to not spread this disease to other people. What that means is a heavy population of Black communities in Texas and Hispanic communities in Texas, immigrant communities, are being sieged and are having their resources taken away from them. For the president, that means that cases are going to go away because they won't be tested. What that really means is that hospitals are going to be overflowing, healthcare workers are going to be overwhelmed and unable to manage any kind of spread of the virus. The people who have the least money will see the highest infection and casualty rate. And that is true for Texas, but it will also be true for any other state that this happens to. And that could happen to any state. Luckily, and I'm not being sarcastic and I'm not being funny, the easiest solution is to not go out in public, not go to bars, to wear a mask when you do have to be in public, and to stay away from other people. One of my favorite things to do is to go to the movies, but I won't be doing that whether they're open or not. I would never tell anybody what to do or not do. I heavily suggest if you do, I would recommend going at a time where you know not many people will go, either very early or very late. You can't go to the movies when you're dead because you got this disease from somebody who didn't wear a mask and coughed on you. If you want to specifically help COVID patients in communities that are being basically denied any help by the government, what you can do is look for those communities and look for your neighbors and help them directly. Oh, also, I urge you to go above and beyond whatever your state government is suggesting that you do and just follow common sense and look at other countries. Circling from that subject back into movies, Tenet has been delayed yet again. It is set to have an August release. As far as I know, it is still August 12th.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
I'm not sure if it will be delayed again. I know a lot of people don't want it to be, but I think this is going to have to be one that we just miss out on, folks. Like, I love John David Washington. I think BlacKkKlansman was the sickest movie of the past couple years. And I really also dig Robert Pattinson because Good Times is another one of my favorite movies. He crushes it in The Lighthouse, High Life. Anything he does is really good. Christopher Nolan's obviously a wizard, but it's just not the time to be going to the movies in a massive group of people and watching anything. It sucks to say that, but I would rather people be alive to enjoy this movie next year. On that note, we also aren't getting Halloween this year. Not the real day, although probably actually we will also not get a real Halloween. John Carpenter and his production staff have decided to push Halloween Kills to October 15th, 2021, which I am very stoked for. I love that decision.
It's okay. Oh no.
With how soulless news reports have been seeming lately and how bleak things have been seeming, it was a real punch. Nia DaCosta's film, Candyman, is still set tentatively for October of this year. I really will not mind if they push it to next year. Candyman is the thing that I've been hyped for since last year. It's the one movie on my list that I just am screaming to be able to see. Whenever people ask like if there's anything I would go to theaters to watch, Candyman would be it. But I, again, am not going to go if cases keep rising. That's not to say that you can't enjoy yourself. Like, go try out new things that you've never done before. Learn that instrument you've always wanted to learn. Watch movies that you've never seen before. Get to your list. Get your shows going and your movies going. There's a lot of things that you can do, and a lot of things we can do together to improve each other's lives during this time. We have to use our heads a little bit and stick with it. I hope this episode of the news didn't bring you guys down too much. There's a lot happening, but there's also a lot of things we can do to improve ourselves, improve our environment. If there's anything else in the news that I may have missed, please let me know in the comments. Or if there's anything you're excited to see, I would always like to hear about that as well. From movie news, this is Slightly Bothered Guy with a Nose Ring signing off. Hey guys, thank you again for watching. I just wanted to throw in some quick housekeeping notes. We are in almost the middle of July. I guess that means the beginning of July. This is when I start like really getting hyped for Halloween. So I'll be doing sort of two types of videos. One is going to be essentials. And those are movies that if there's ever a movie I do a video of on this channel that you've seen before, it's going to be in the essentials section. It's just like really famous ones, slashers, psychological. It's going to cover like the gambit of genres, but they're going to be like more widely known movies that I'm going to talk about how like important they are, how they like revolutionize the film industry. Those are videos I would like to do with other people, so I'm looking for other like people to have on the show, probably through Zoom for now. The other section I'll be doing is going to be called Deep Stabs, and those are like the video that I did on The Nun, where it's like you can just take a nap for half an hour while I talk about like all kinds of absurd background and production details about movies. I would love suggestions for both of those. There's a lot of awesome movies that I have not seen, a lot of stuff that I'm missed out on, so your input is very important in that. And there might be like an essential movie that I don't know about, and there might be a movie that I absolutely love that I don't even know is out there. I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys watching these, and just hope you guys are taking care of each other out there, and I look forward to spending the next 3 months leading up to Halloween with you guys. This has been a very nice outlet for me. I know I haven't been able to create as much as I would have hoped. Everything that's happening kind of took a toll on that, but I'll be changing that soon, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me through that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon again at the Dead Picture Society. Let me just break all my shit.